His command. Pledge allegiance to the land. Well, let me just share with you guys this, I'm sharing this from the second Timothy, a letter that Paul writes to Timothy. And this is what it says. 2 Timothy 4:1-8. In the presence of God and of Christ Jesus, who will judge the living and the dead, and in view of his appearing and his kingdom, I give you this charge. Preach the word. Be prepared in season and out of season. Correct, rebuke, and encourage with great patience and careful instruction. For the time will come when people will not put up with sound doctrine. Instead, to suit their own desires, they will gather around them a great number of teachers to say what their itching ears want to hear. They will turn their ears away from the truth and turn aside to myths. But you keep your head in all situations, endure hardship, do the work of an evangelist, discharge all the duties of your ministry. For I am already being poured out like a drink offering, and the time for my departure is near. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award to me on that day. And not only to me, but also to all who have longed for his appearing. Yeah, that's the reading from 2 Timothy 4:1-8. Paul is writing to Timothy, indicating that he has fought the good fight, and the time has come for him to depart. Let us be in wherever we are. Let us be, whether we are in the season or out of season, let us fight our own race. Let us make sure we run our race and we continue the fight, because there is nothing we will get by living and pleasing everyone. Whether in this hardship of the COVID-19, let us be willing to preach the gospel. Even when we have the mask on, let us be able to preach the gospel. Not everybody is going to like you, but run your own race. Stay on your lane. Do not live to please everybody. Live for you. Do not live while you imitate another person, but live as you. The reality is, many people will come against you, especially when you're making a difference. But I pray that you remain on your course. Keep running for you. Because if you actually, if you are to please everybody, then you will not finish the race that you have started. But I pray that you need to, finish your own race that you have started. Because then you will work and do it as God wanted you to do. Because if we are to live and please people, we are not going to go far with our lifetime, or will not accomplish all that God has made in store for us to accomplish. People will always be talking about people who are making a difference. And it is because you're making a difference, that's why they talk about you. If you are not making a difference, they will not talk about you. Nobody even wants to know about you. But if you're making a difference, you're doing something that the people are seeing, people will want to belittle you. People will want to talk about you in a way that is not pleasing, so that, you come down to their level that they're living. But I pray that you look at the better picture of you, the real thing that you're doing to help the children under you, to help the people around you, leading at the edge of chaos. Even when things are not moving right, let us move and speak the truth. Let us preach the real truth, the gospel. Paul is a fighter. Oh, I wish you could see that. Even in prison, Paul is still praising and worshiping God, writing letters. And I want to imagine if there was such a time that Paul was supposed to write a letter and send to us Ugandans, Africans. Would he write the letter that he sent to the Corinthians? The Philistines or the Philistines or whatever the letter he wrote. But here's the thing. I want to imagine Paul will write a letter to the Galatians. How foolish. Are you being bewitched, Ugandans? That's the letter I want to imagine Paul will want to write to us. Even when we are taking to the poll, are we going to be able to vote for people who are not upright? They do not have the moral authority to stand in front of us and lead us. But we are going to vote for them because we understand that the blood of ethnicity is thicker than water. That's the greatest insult somebody can ever tell me, that Hitler go vote for somebody who is of your tribe or of your color or of your race. Because then why did I go to school? I went to school to make a right judgment. And if I have the conviction, then I will vote for somebody on real issues, the values that they stand for, to bring in our societies. And this is a time that we all need to take leadership seriously. We need to vote for people who are going to stand on real issues. And the real issues are employment, healthcare systems that work, productivity through industrializations, and all sorts of creation of jobs in the business world, in whatever it could be, But live for you. Do not please everybody. If you want to please everybody, the only person who is going to be unhappy is going to be you and none other, but it's going to be you. Listen to the truth inside of you. That small voice saying, Hitler, you can do it. Hitler, you do this. You've got to do this and the other. And that's what you should be doing, because that is God speaking to you directly. Even when you are not going to do, even if we are all not going to do all that we are supposed to do in our lifetime, but let us try in our best to make sure that we do all that we can do to make sure that we finish and accomplish our task in our lifetime. Let us embrace and put more of the poles around our continent, that we will see people rolling up their sleeves and taking to action, that we will do everything we can to make sure that we run our own race. We stay on our lane. Do not look to the left or to the right, but keep running for you. Run for you. Do not care about people talking about you. Have a reason. Have your self-awareness. Have the self-esteem high. And do not give the pen for people to write about you. Because you are the person who is holding the pen to write your story. You know how to tell your story best. Some people will not understand you, and that is okay. You've got to run your own race. Even Jesus, in his time, in the ministry, people talked about him. People taught him how, not to heal people on the Sabbath. and they are still alive and well. There are many who will be doing that to us. Even when you're doing the right thing, they will be talking against you. But run your own race. Others will talk about the husband or the man you married, that they are very stupid, they cannot amount to anything, but enjoy their stupidity. Because that is what you have chosen. That is the person you're going to live with them. In and out of season, let us be alive to the call that God has made unto us, to extend and build more of His kingdom in this world. That's my prayer for all of us. And God will surely lead us in a better direction. God bless you all.